Hi, my name's Gail and we are here today at this press conference to share information with the public and the media regarding violations of the Political Reform Act by our current Sheriff Shannon Dicus' campaign. A formal complaint was filed with the Fair Political Practice Commission. What we found were several violations of the Political Reform Act. 7 of his contributors did not provide their true source of their campaign funds. They provided entities that did not exist. 18 of his contributors provided false or misleading information, and that violates the Political Reform Act. On all of his contributors, he failed to provide the street addresses of his contributors, which is also a violation of the Political Reform Act. We know that there are good officers who risk their lives every day, and we are not speaking about them. We are speaking about Sheriff Shannon Dicus and the future of the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. Since 2009, our sheriff has been appointed and not elected by the voters. And this creates a problem with you don't have a free and fair election, because they already have the department under their control the media, they become an incumbent, they get the endorsements, and then they have overwhelming campaign contributions. And now we can see that some of those contributions are questionable. It is time for a change. We have watched as the sheriffs have been caught on camera chasing a man on a horse through the desert and caught on camera beating and kicking him after he surrendered. That's when in 2015 the Board of Supervisors insisted the deputies be armed with body cameras. It's still been 7 years and no body cameras have been implemented yet. Then there was the other time when a sheriff was caught after a man surrendered kicking him in the head. And there's been 2016, a review and investigation by a radio station found that our county had the highest number of officer-involved shootings in the whole state of California. The other issue is that our sheriff's department are using a device that can pick up all cell phone communications within range, and people are not being informed of this. You may not be the perpetrator, but your communications can be collected by these devices, and you would have no idea. There's no transparency. All of these search warrants are being sealed upon their issuance. So that's a real problem. So if the sheriff is willing to violate campaign laws, and the first day Sheriff Dicus took office, he reduced transparency on unnatural deaths that occur in the county, and that's a very scary situation. Regarding the Stingray device, the device that collects all your cell phone communications, a lawsuit was filed by the Electronic Frontier Foundation, and it is now at the appellate court. So that's good news. You should be able to get some clarity on that from the appellate court sometime this year. There's many incidents of excessive force that are reported by citizens. There's no independent oversight of our sheriff's department. They don't listen to the Board of Supervisors who recommended the body cams. They don't listen to the grand jury who wanted more training on tasers. They don't listen to newspaper editorials that question year after year when the sheriff is appointed. Since 2009, citizens and the newspapers have been speaking about it. So we have not had a free and fair election since 2009. That is what this is about. It's about also bringing accountability to the department, to the citizens of this county. And that's why we are here today. It's been like the Wild West, and it is time for a change. And that's why we are here today for this press conference.